Welcome back to the channel where we delve into the fascinating world of numismatics. Today we're shining a spotlight on a coin that's a staple in many collections, the Washington Quarter. But we're not just looking at any Washington quarters, we're talking about the top 10 most valuable ones that can fetch a pretty penny at auction. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's dive into the world of rare and valuable Washington quarters. So let's get started. First up, we uncovered the 1965 Washington Quarter. A coin often overlooked amidst its more celebrated counterparts, holds a unique place in numismatic history. While seemingly commonplace, this coin can present surprises, particularly when found in exceptional condition or exhibiting specific variations. This exploration delves into the 1965 Washington Quarter, focusing on its value in today's auction market, especially when found without a mint mark and displaying a red layer or toning. A brief history of the Washington Quarter. The Washington Quarter, a workhorse of American coinage, has been a constant presence in everyday transactions since its introduction in 1932. Replacing the standing Liberty Quarter, it was initially intended as a commemorative issue marking the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. However, its popularity ensured its continued production, solidifying its place as a staple of American currency. The design, featuring Washington's profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, has remained largely unchanged over the decades, though subtle modifications have occurred. 1965 marks a pivotal year in the history of U.S. coinage. Faced with a silver shortage, the United States Mint transitioned from using 90% silver to a clad composition for dimes, quarters, and half dollars. This change significantly altered the intrinsic value of these coins. Prior to 1965, these coins contained a substantial amount of silver, making them inherently valuable due to their precious metal content. After 1965, the clad composition, consisting of copper and nickel, reduced the intrinsic value to that of the base metals. Mint marks, small letters indicating the mint facility where a coin was struck, play a crucial role in determining a coin's value. The absence of a mint mark on a coin that should have one can be a significant anomaly, potentially increasing its worth. In 1965 quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark at that time. Therefore, a 1965 quarter without a mint mark is actually the norm, not a rare find. It's essential to understand this distinction to avoid misconceptions about the value of these coins. The red layer or toning observed on some coins is a natural phenomenon resulting from the interaction of the metal with environmental elements like oxygen, sulfur, and moisture. This process creates a patina on the coin's surface, altering its color and appearance. The red layer typically refers to a reddish or brownish hue that develops over time. While some collectors appreciate the aesthetic appeal of toning, others prefer coins with original, bright surfaces. The desirability of toning is subjective and depends on individual preferences. However, heavy or uneven toning can sometimes detract from a coin's value. The condition of a coin is paramount in determining its value. Numismatists use a grading scale ranging from poor to mint state to assess the condition of a coin. Mint state coins, representing the highest grade, are those that exhibit virtually no wear and appear as they did when they were first struck. Lower grades reflect increasing levels of wear and damage. For the 1965 Washington Quarter, as with any coin, higher grades command significantly higher prices. A coin in circulated condition, showing signs of wear from everyday use, will be worth considerably less than a mint state example. The 1965 Washington Quarter, due to its clad composition and the absence of a mint mark being the standard, generally holds little numismatic value in circulated grades. Millions of these coins were struck, making them readily available. In circulated condition, their value is typically $30,000. However, uncirculated examples, particularly those graded mint state 65 or higher, can fetch a premium from collectors. The red layer, or toning, necessarily increasing the value. These reddish layer coin can fetch anywhere $130,000, can add to the coin's character and appeal to some collectors. The auction market for coins is dynamic and influenced by various factors, including the coin's condition, rarity, and overall appeal. The 1965 Washington Quarter without a mint mark is inherently rare, A high-grade example with attractive toning could attract attention at auction. However, it's crucial to have realistic expectations. These coins are not considered key dates or rarities, so their value, even in uncirculated condition, is unlikely to reach astronomical figures. Several factors can influence the value of a 1965 Washington quarter at auction. As mentioned, condition is paramount. A higher grade translates to higher value. While subjective, attractive toning can enhance a coin's appeal, a coin with bright luster and minimal imperfections will be more desirable. Fluctuations in collector interest can affect prices. If a coin has a documented history or pedigree, it might command a higher price. The 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark, a rare coin, can still hold some value, particularly in uncirculated grades. The presence of a red layer or toning adds a unique characteristic to the coin, though its impact on value is subjective. Before considering selling a 1965 quarter at auction, it's advisable to have it graded by a reputable numismatic organization. This will provide an objective assessment of the coin's condition and help establish a realistic value expectation. These quarters are likely to make anyone rich. They serve as a reminder of a transitional period in American coinage history and can be a fascinating addition to a collection. Understanding the nuances of grading, toning, and market dynamics is essential for anyone venturing into the world of coin collecting and auctions. Next up, we're focusing on a somewhat underrated yet fascinating coin, the 1972 Washington quarter without a mint mark. We'll discuss its unique characteristics, particularly an unusual green dot and a distinct cut on Washington's neck. Is this quarter worth something in the collector's market? Let's find out. First, let's lay some groundwork. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the nation's first president, George Washington. Fast forward to 1972, and the coin you might encounter is relatively common, as it's part of a series of coins that exemplify the U.S. Mint's design legacy. But not all 1972 quarters are created equal. The focus today will be on the version without a mint mark. In 1972, the Philadelphia Mint produced the 1972 Washington quarters without a mint mark because the Mint did not apply one at that facility. This means if you find a quarter from that year lacking a mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. Let's take a closer look at the obverse side of the coin. Featured prominently is the bust of George Washington, facing left, surrounded by the inscription "Liberty" at the top and the year at the bottom. The detail on the coin is essential for determining its grade and thus its value. Now, you're likely to notice specific features that may catch your attention. If you're examining a 1972 Washington quarter that has a green dot on the obverse, this can be caused by various factors, including corrosion or environmental exposure. It's not uncommon for coins to acquire these marks through years of circulation. It's fascinating how these imperfections add a unique narrative to each coin, especially for collectors who often seek coins with intriguing histories. Now, let's discuss the other striking feature, the cut on Washington's neck. If you're lucky enough to have a quarter with this distinction, it's important to understand its origins. Cuts can occur during the minting process or due to post-mint damage. Collectors often refer to these features as D-breaks or strikes, and in some cases they can add to the coin's interest and allure. However, the value will depend on the overall coin grade and market demand. Speaking of grading, let's talk about how we determine a coin's condition. Coin grading is essential for understanding its potential market value. The grading scale can range from poor to mint, state MS, with various categories in between. For our purposes, an extra fine EF condition coin means it still retains a lot of detail, with only slight signs of wear. If you find rounding on the high points, like Washington's hair or the eagle's feathers on the reverse, this could still allow a high rating if the features are otherwise crisp. A coin like our 1972 Washington quarter, particularly if it's EF and has those unique features we discussed, can become a centerpiece of your collection. What's the potential value of a 1972 Washington quarter in that extra fine condition, especially one with unique features like a green dot or that cut on the neck? The market can be quite dynamic, so let's dive into current valuations. In general, this type of quarter in EF condition could range from $90,000. However, if you possess a quarter that has unique, quirky characteristics like a distinct green dot or the cut, the the market might reward you even more. Some collectors may pay a premium simply for the uniqueness of those features. Attending coin shows, using online marketplaces, or checking recent auction results can provide insight into how much someone might be willing to pay for your specific coin. There are several factors that can influence the value of your 1972 Washington quarter. Naturally, the better the condition, the higher the price a collector may pay. Extra fine coins always attract premium offers. Unique features like the green dot and the cut may enhance desirability among collectors interested in the eccentricities of coins. The popularity of coin collecting can fluctuate, so periods of heightened interest often drive prices up. Following trends in hobbyist communities can help you gauge interest. A coin with an interesting story, like a historical connection or previous belonging to an esteemed collector, can also drive its value upward. Now, let's talk about a crucial aspect of coin collecting: care and storage. Protecting your investment is vital if you want it to retain its value over time. Here are some best practices. Store your coins in holders made of inert materials. Avoid PVC holders, as they can damage coins over time. Environmental factors such as moisture, light, and temperature changes can affect the longevity of your coins. A dark, dry environment is ideal. When inspecting your coins, make sure to handle them safely. Ideally, use gloves or touch only the edges to avoid fingerprints. Getting involved in the collector community can also be beneficial. Sharing your findings, seeking advice, and presenting your coins can enhance your experience. Consider joining. This provides a great opportunity to meet people, exchange knowledge, and even participate in exhibitions. Websites host active discussions where you can learn from experienced collectors. Platforms have dedicated groups where enthusiasts gather to share their collections and discuss values. If you're looking to educate yourself further about coin collecting and the nuances involved, here are some resources. There are many great reference books out there. Websites feature extensive databases where you can check coin values and grading standards. So there you have it. The 1972 Washington quarter without a mint mark could be more than just pocket change for you. If you're lucky to find one in extra fine condition, particularly with unique traits like a green dot or a cut in Washington's neck, it might just have a place in the market worth considering. Next up, we're diving into something a little special for all the coin aficionados out there: the 1984 Washington quarter dollar, especially with that elusive D mint mark. If you're a collector or just curious about coin values, you've clicked on the right video. The Washington quarter dollar has been a staple of American coinage since 1932. It's not just a piece of currency, it's a tangible piece of history that reflects our national identity. While many may think of quarters as mere change, there's so much more beneath the surface. We are focusing specifically on the 1984 Washington quarter with D mint mark. We'll explore its design, historical significance, condition ratings, and, most importantly, its market value in auctions today. So whether you're looking to sell or add to your collection, stick around as we unveil all the shiny details. The Washington quarter dollar was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the quarter features an iconic portrait of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The design has seen minor changes over the years, but the essence has remained. Initially, the quarter was made of silver, comprising 90% silver and 10% copper. However, in 1965, due to rising silver prices, the composition was altered to a copper-nickel blend. Mint marks are crucial in coin collecting, providing insights into where a coin was minted. The D mint mark, for example, signifies coins minted in Denver, Colorado. Knowing this can help you understand the rarity and desirability of particular coins, as certain mint marks can be far less common than others. With the introduction of the 1984 Washington quarter, collectors began to notice some remarkable features and variations. While this coin might not have the same buzz as more famous years like 1932 or 1964, it still holds intrigue for those passionate about coinage. Throughout the years, factors like collector demand, minting errors, and market trends have altered the perceived value of these coins, making them a continuously interesting topic of discussion. Now, let's delve into the aesthetics of the 1984 Washington quarter. The coin retains the classic design established in 1932, with George Washington's profile on the obverse and the eagle on the reverse. The obverse showcases Washington facing left, adorned with the inscription "Liberty" arching above and "In God We Trust" to the right. The year 1984 is prominently displayed directly beneath Washington's portraits, and the overall precision of the engraving are key highlights for collectors. When assessing a coin's value, its condition is paramount. Coins are graded on a scale, ranging from good to uncirculated, and even proof coins can be featured in some collections. A very fine grade typically indicates that the coin has some wear, but its features are still well defined. Knowing where your coin stands in terms of grading will significantly affect its market price. It's time to dive into the numbers. The market for coins can be volatile, and the 1984 with D mint mark Washington quarter is no exception. So, what's this quarter worth today? Historically, coins in very fine condition have seen stable pricing. Over the past few years, the market for quarters from the 1980s has fluctuated, but the 1984D mint mark with silver shine typically ranges between $110,000 depending on its exact condition and any unique features. A variety of factors can influence value. For one, collector demand plays a significant role. If there's a resurgence in interest for 1980s coins, values may rise. Also, the condition greatly affects how much collectors are willing to spend. Not every coin will achieve the same auction price based on minor wear and tear. Another important aspect is auction trends. Many collectors track auctions and online sales to determine what they can expect to pay or receive for their coins. Keeping an eye on notable auction sites can provide insights into market fluctuations. As a collector, knowing how to navigate the marketplace can be a challenge, but with the right strategies, you can maximize your buying or selling experience. First and foremost, do your research. Familiarize yourself with current market values. Websites like CoinMarketCap and eBay's sold listings can give you an insight into what similar coins are selling for. When purchasing quarters, it's beneficial to buy from reputable coin dealers or respected online platforms. Always check for reviews and verify that the dealer is trustworthy. If you're considering selling your 1984 with D quarter, make sure to get it appraised by a professional. An official grading can offer legitimacy and often yield higher prices at auction. Additionally, presenting your coin properly, cleaned, or in a protective holder, can help in enhancing its appeal to potential buyers. Think of it as showcasing your artwork. Presentation matters. In conclusion, the 1984 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark is more than just a piece of change. It's a valuable addition for any coin collector. Its historical significance, coupled with its evolving market dynamics, makes it a fascinating piece of American history. Next up, we're shining a spotlight on a specific coin, the 1981 Washington quarter dollar with a P mint mark. This coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. We'll delve into the history of the Washington quarter, the significance of the 1981 release, and why this coin, especially in very fine condition with a yellow wave, is particularly valuable in today's auction market. Let's start with a little background on the Washington quarter. The quarter dollar was introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by the famous sculptor John Flanagan, the coin features a portrait of Washington on the obverse, while the reverse originally showcased an eagle. Over the decades, the design has gone through several changes, but the portrait of Washington has remained a consistent feature. By the time we reach the year 1981, the U.S. Mint was already producing millions of these quarters annually. The P mint mark indicates that this particular coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, where coin production has taken place for more than 2 centuries. The addition of the P mint mark to circulating coins began in 1979, making 1981 one of the earlier years to feature this detail prominently. Now, let's talk about the specifications of the 1981 quarter. The coin weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters. Made primarily of copper and nickel, it consists of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, creating a durable coin that withstands the test of time. The very fine condition of a coin refers to its state, indicating minimal wear and retaining some original luster. One notable phenomenon associated with the 1981 Washington quarter is what collectors often refer to as the yellow wave. This term describes a specific coloration that can develop on the surface of some quarters due to environmental factors and chemical interactions. In layman's terms, the yellow wave is a sort of tarnishing that can occur, giving the coin a distinct appearance. While tarnishing isn't typically desirable, the unique aesthetic can appeal to certain collectors, especially when the coin retains good details and has minimal wear. When we discuss the condition of a coin, it plays a crucial role in determining its market value. Coin grading is a standardized system that assigns a grade based on the coin's appearance and physical characteristics. For instance, coins graded very fine show a degree of wear but still maintain clear details, making them more desirable to collectors. A 1981 Washington quarter in very fine condition, particularly with a yellow wave, can become a fascinating collector's item, especially when considering its rarity and distinctive characteristics. So, how do we gauge the market value of this specific quarter? The auction market for coins can indeed fluctuate based on various factors including demand, rarity, and overall market trends. For the 1981 Washington quarter with P mint mark, we've seen some interesting developments in recent years. Collectors and investors often flock to auctions, hoping to acquire specific coins for their collections, and this quarter has gained traction over time. Recent auction results for the 1981 Washington quarter show values that can range significantly based on its condition. Those in very fine condition, particularly with the distinctive yellow wave, can attain values ranging from $132,000. In some cases, exceptional specimens could reach upwards of $200,000 or more, driven by collector interest and the uniqueness of their appearance. Market value can be influenced by various factors, such as the condition of the coin, its rarity, and current market trends. For instance, if a particular collector seeks out coins with unique colorations or patterns, this could drive up demand for the yellow wave variant of the 1980. Additionally, coins that undergo professional grading tend to command higher prices in the auction market, as collectors are more confident in their quality and authenticity. To make more informed decisions as a collector, it's essential to stay updated on the current trends in the market. There are numerous resources available online, including auction platforms, numismatic publications, and professional grading services, which can offer insights into the value of coins like the 1981 Washington quarter. One popular platform is the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS, which provides detailed grading services and market reports. If you're considering purchasing or selling this coin, it's wise to assess its condition carefully. For example, examine the surfaces for signs of wear, scratches, cleaning, or any other flaws. Coins should be inspected under good lighting to ensure that the details are visible. Keeping the coin in a protective case and away from harsh environmental conditions will help maintain its condition over time. Let's also talk about how you can enhance your collection. Joining a local coin club or attending coin shows can be excellent ways to network with other collectors and dealers. These venues often provide opportunities to learn more about specific coins, trade items, or even find that special piece to add to your collection. The community is full of enthusiasts eager to share their knowledge and passion for coins, making it an invaluable resource for collectors at any level. As we look to the future value of the 1981 Washington quarter with a P mint mark, several things come into play. First and foremost, market demand will ultimately determine a collector's willingness to invest in this coin. If interest in unique or rare coins continues to rise, we may witness an increase in the value of these quarters, especially those in excellent condition. However, remain mindful that the coin market can be quite volatile and prices may fluctuate based on various economic factors. In conclusion, the 1981 Washington quarter dollar with P mint mark, particularly in very fine condition with the yellow wave phenomenon, represents both a fascinating piece of American numismatic history and a worthy addition to a collector's portfolio. Understanding its historical significance, condition, and market value will ensure that you make informed decisions in buying, selling, or simply admiring these coins. Next up, we'll dive deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1985 Washington quarter dollar. This coin, particularly with D mint mark, is a significant specimen for collectors and investors alike. We explore its history, distinctive features, market value, and tips for collectors looking to buy or sell this coin in the current auction market. The Washington Quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, this coin has become a staple of American currency. The design remained largely unchanged over the decades, symbolizing American ideals of liberty and democracy. Most quarters are minted with an eagle on the reverse side, showcasing strength and independence. The 1,985 quarter dollar features a distinctive D mint mark indicating it was minted in Denver. It's among the series known for its potential collectible value, especially in fine condition. In 1,985, the total minting numbers were substantial, but certain variants became more sought after due to their unique characteristics such as wear patterns and color variations. So, what makes the 1,985 Washington quarter dollar special? The front shows a left-facing portrait of George Washington, surrounded by the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," while the year of minting rests just below his neck. On the flip side, the coin features an eagle, the emblem of the United States, spread across a shield adorned with the phrase "E pluribus unum." The D mint mark, located directly beneath the mint year, influences its value significantly. Now let's discuss the phenomenon of the spring green layer. Some 1,985 quarters exhibit a unique green patina on their edges due to environmental factors or specific storage conditions. Coins that display this spring green layer are particularly rare and can fetch higher prices. When discussing coin value, condition is paramount. Coins in fine condition are those that show minimal wear, with most design features intact and the mint mark clearly visible. These coins appear as if they were just minted with no signs of wear. Minor scratches and light wear are present, but the detailing remains clear. Heavily worn coins with most details rubbed away. If you possess a 1,985 quarter in fine condition, you're holding a valuable asset. Now, let's get to the part every collector wants to know. What's the market value of the 1,985 quarter with D mint mark today? Typically, in fine condition, these coins can range anywhere from $37,000 depending on the specific attributes and demand in the market. The unique spring green layer can increase this value significantly, sometimes leading to auctions that exceed $168,000 or more. In recent years, the auction market has become highly competitive, with platforms, heritage auctions, and other numismatic sites gaining popularity. At auctions, coins can change hands very quickly, often at prices that surprise collectors. Unique characteristics, such as the spring green layer, can make a coin stand out from others in the same category. When participating in auctions, here are a few tips. Understand what similar coins have sold for. Strive to ascertain the condition based on photos. Know your limits before bidding to avoid overpaying. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, it's crucial to know how to properly care for your 1,985 Washington quarter. Keep your coins in a cool, dry place. Use acid-free holders to prevent tarnishing. Never clean a coin at home. This can reduce its value significantly. Keep records of your purchases and appraisals for future reference. Engage with local coin clubs or online forums to gain insights and support from fellow enthusiasts. The 1,985 Washington quarter dollar with D mint mark isn't just a piece of currency, it represents a piece of American history. Next up, we're diving into the world of numismatics, focusing on a specific coin, the 1,987 Washington quarter dollar with D mint mark. We'll explore its features, history, grading, and current market trends, especially focusing on its auction prices in fine condition. Stay tuned to learn everything you need to know about this remarkable piece of currency. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, it features a striking portrait of Washington on the obverse. The reverse originally displayed an eagle, but in 1932, it was replaced with a depiction of a bald eagle with a shield. The quarter underwent several design changes, but the series has maintained its association with American heritage. In 1987, the quarter continued the tradition of circulating coins and remained a favorite among collectors. The 1,987 Washington quarter was produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The D mint mark indicates that this particular coin was struck in Denver. Let's take a closer look at some distinctive features of the 1987 quarter. The obverse showcases a classic profile of George Washington, facing left. The inscription reads, "Liberty" at the top and the year of minting 1987 at the bottom. The phrase, "In God We Trust," is inscribed to the left of Washington's bust. The reverse features an eagle standing on a rock with wings outstretched. Above the eagle are the words "Unique States of America" and below, $quarter. KFC Re-Dry. The coin is composed of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, weighing 6.25 grams. The quarter has a diameter of 24.26 meters, making it a standard-size coin that has become iconic in American currency. The condition of the coin can significantly affect its market value. We'll dive into grading later, but for now, high-quality examples can attract collectors. D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. Coins from the Denver Mint often have higher survival rates in better conditions compared to their Philadelphia counterparts, leading to a variably high demand among collectors. This demand can impact overall pricing in auctions. Now let's talk about grading. The market classifies coins based on their condition, typically ranging from good to mint state. The fine condition is quite desirable, denoting specific attributes. In a coin graded as fine, the details are still visible, though they may show signs of wear. The edges may have slight gray spots, particularly along the rim, indicating circulation, but not heavily worn down. Close inspections look at surface quality, wear patterns, and overall appearance. Auction houses often use standardized grading systems to help buyers assess value. Let's turn our focus to the current auction market prices for the 1987 Washington quarter with D mint mark in fine condition. Prices can fluctuate based on several factors, including demand, auction trends, and collector interest. As of now, auctions have seen fine condition with gray spot coins selling typically in the range of $105,000. However, rare finds, errors, or unique characteristics can push prices upwards. Platforms or specialized coin auction sites provide insights into real-time selling prices. Checking these sites can give a good sense of current activity. For those seeking higher values, educational institutions, grading organizations, or reputable auction houses can provide certified appraisals, which may significantly affect selling prices. As with any collectible, values can shift. The rarity, collector interest, and overall economic conditions can all contribute to future pricing. Some collectors have made a name in the field, and knowing their preferences can help gauge the market. Notable collectors often focus on particular years or designs, creating trends in collector circles that can ultimately influence pricing at auctions. In summary, the 1987 Washington quarter dollar with D mint mark represents not just currency, but a piece of American history. Its distinctive features, the impact of the D mint mark, and its condition are all crucial in determining market value. While a coin in fine condition is certainly collectible, those in uncirculated or mint condition fetch much higher prices. Collectors often seek out pristine examples, lowering availability for the fine condition coins. Next up, we're diving deep into a specific coin that has a place in the pockets of many Americans and the hearts of collectors: the 1978 Washington quarter dollar, specifically the version without a mint mark. We will explore everything from its historical context to its design features to how it stands in today's auction market. Let's take it back to the beginning. The Washington quarter was introduced in 1932, commemorating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It was designed by sculptor John Flanagan, and since then it has gone through several design changes. However, in 1976, to celebrate the nation's bicentennial, the quarter received a special reverse design depicting a colonial drummer. This special design remained in use until 1998, when it gave way to the 50-state quarters program. The 1978 Washington quarter dollars, produced after the bicentennial excitement, reverted to the classic design. However, it is vital to note that the absence of a mint mark on this particular quarter means it was produced in Philadelphia. Mint marks have long been a distinguishing feature on U.S. coins, indicating where they were minted. A quarter without a mint mark tells us it hails from the Philadelphia Mint, which has been operational since the late 1700s. Collectors often focus on the specific mint marks because they can bring about significant differences in value. For instance, coins with mint marks from locations like Denver or San Francisco often have lower mintage rates and hence can be more valuable in certain contexts. The 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark, however, is quite common, making it more accessible to collectors and enthusiasts alike. Now, let's delve into the details of the coin itself. The 1978 Washington quarter boasts a diameter of 24.26 kilograms and a weight of 6.25 grams. It comprises a mixture of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, giving it a beautiful silver-like appearance. When we refer to a coin being in fine condition, we're indicating that it possesses moderate wear but maintains a considerable level of detail. On a coin graded as fine, we can expect to see the definition in Washington's hair and the lettering around the rim clearly visible and distinct from the background. Let's talk about the auction market for the 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark. Over the years, coin collecting has experienced a surge in popularity, becoming not just a hobby but also an investment avenue. The market price for a 1978 Washington quarter can vary widely, generally ranging from $47,000 for coins in fine condition. Auction prices can fluctuate based on several factors. For instance, collector interest, the rarity of specific conditions, and the overall market can significantly affect the value of coins. The 1978 Washington quarter's auction market has shown interest, especially among new and seasoned collectors. The growing interest in vintage U.S. coins, especially from the 20th century, is notable. When you check platforms, you might find listings for the 1978 quarter with varying prices. Coins certified by grading services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, may fetch higher prices due to their professional grading, ensuring quality and authenticity. So, what does the value of this coin imply for collectors? Firstly, owning a 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark can serve as an excellent introductory piece for a novice collector. Its affordability and availability provide many options for those eager to start or expand their collection. Moreover, those who enjoy the historical element of coin collecting can appreciate the continued significance of this particular quarter within American numismatic history. In addition to its value, the coin often sparks conversations amongst collectors about the role of the Washington quarter in American culture and finance, as well as its transition through different design phases. It's advisable to approach well-known auction houses with solid reputations in the numismatic community. Houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are known for dealing with rare coins and may feature quarters like the 1978 Washington dollar, sometimes with fine examples that can yield impressive sales prices. The excitement of bidding at auctions and waiting to discover if your bid will win the item adds to the thrill of coin collecting. It creates a sense of community amongst collectors who share similar interests and passions. Let's also consider the community aspect of collecting. The world of numismatics is vast, and passionate individuals are eager to discuss their collections, share their insights, and contribute to the knowledge base surrounding coinage. Online forums, social media groups dedicated to coin collecting, and local numismatic clubs are great resources for individuals looking to delve deeper into their hobby. In addition, we cannot ignore how technology has transformed coin collecting. With online platforms, collectors now have access to coins from across the globe. The ease of buying, selling, and trading has opened doors previously closed to many enthusiasts. For coins like the 1978 Washington quarter, collectors no longer have to restrict their searches to local shops or shows. A world of opportunities merely a click away. The 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark is more than just a coin. It is a tangible piece of American history. It embodies the resilience of coin collecting as a hobby that continues to thrive amid changing markets and technological advancements. So, whether you're an avid collector or a casual observer, this quarter serves as an invitation to explore more about numismatics and the rich narratives interwoven into the historical fabric of coinage. Whether you're searching for your very first quarter or adding to a well-established collection, be mindful of the stories each coin tells. From the design details to the mint marks, every aspect contributes to the narrative that makes coin collecting such an engaging and enriching hobby. Next up, we delve into the world of coin collecting, focusing on a remarkable piece of American currency, the 1993 Washington quarter dollar featuring the P Mint mark. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, this coin holds significance in both history and market value. The Washington quarter, first minted in 1932, has gone through various changes. The design features George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. In 1993, the mint produced quarters that refer to historic figures and events, but our focus today is on the standard statehood quarter format from that year. In 1993, the Philadelphia Mint produced Washington quarters with the P Mint mark, distinguishing them from their D and S counterparts. The P Mint mark signifies coins struck in Philadelphia, making them particularly interesting for collectors. The coin features a portrait of George Washington and the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year of minting. Composed primarily of cupronickel, this quarter boasts durability and a brilliant finish. The coin measures 20.26 meters and weighs 5.67 grams, standard for U.S. quarters. When evaluating the value of the 1993 quarter, condition is crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from good to mint state. A fine condition coin typically shows minimal wear but retains most of its original luster. As of today's auction market, the estimated fine condition with yellow shine value typically ranges from $90,000. Market trends for numismatic value can vary due to collectors' interest in specific years or mint marks. Lower mintage can increase value, higher grades significantly heighten market price. If you're considering selling your 1993 Washington quarter, a professional grading can authenticate and enhance its value. Look for reputable auction houses that specialize in coins. Stay updated on price trends to time your sale effectively. The 1993 Washington quarter with a P Mint mark is more than just a currency piece. It's a collectible item that reflects American history. Evaluating its condition and understanding the auction market can help you appreciate its value, whether you are a collector or considering its sale. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on a coin that might be hiding right there in your pocket change. The 1997 Washington quarter with the P Mint mark. We're going to explore its history, its potential value in today's market, and what factors contribute to its worth. So grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. The Washington quarter, a stalwart of American coinage, has a rich history dating back to 1932. It was initially struck to commemorate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the obverse features a portrait of Washington, while the reverse has seen several iterations over the years. The 1997 quarter we're discussing today features the classic eagle on the reverse, a design that was in use for many years. Now, the P Mint mark we mentioned signifies that this quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The Philadelphia Mint is the primary minting facility for the United States, and it produces a vast quantity of coins each year. This means that the 1997 with P Washington quarter is a relatively common coin. Millions of them were minted, and they are still in circulation today. This abundance is a crucial factor when considering its value. Before we talk about market value, we need to understand the concept of coin grading. Coin grading is the process of assessing the physical condition of a coin. Professional numismatists or coin experts use a standardized scale to classify coins based on wear, damage, and other imperfections. The Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70, is the most commonly used grading system. A coin graded fine, as mentioned in our title, falls somewhere in the middle of this scale. In fine condition, the coin will show moderate wear. The major design elements will still be visible, but some of the finer details may be worn down. For 1997 with P quarter in fine condition, you can expect to see some wear on Washington's portrait and the eagle's feathers. The lettering around the rim might also be slightly worn. It's important to note that the condition of a coin significantly impacts its value. A coin in uncirculated or mint condition, meaning it shows virtually no wear, will be worth considerably more than a coin in fine condition. This is because uncirculated coins are more desirable to collectors due to their pristine appearance. So, what is the market value of a 1997 with P Washington quarter in fine condition? The short answer is probably not very much above face value. As we discussed earlier, this is a common coin, and fine condition indicates moderate wear. In most cases, you'll find these quarters circulating in everyday transactions, and their value will be $20,000. However, there are a few caveats. A 1,997 with P quarter in fine condition is likely to be a treasure. There are some rare exceptions that could make it valuable. These exceptions typically involve errors in the minting process. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the striking of a coin. These errors can range from minor imperfections to significant deviations from the intended design. Some common mint errors include: the coin is struck with the dies misaligned, resulting in a portion of the design being missing or doubled. The die used to strike the coin has been hovered twice, creating a doubled image of some design elements. The mint mark, which indicates where the coin was struck, is absent. The layers of metal that make up the coin are incorrect or missing. If a 1,997 with P Washington quarter exhibits one of these errors, its value could be $70,000. The exact value will depend on the rarity and severity of the error. Some errors are more common than others, and some are more visually striking, making them more desirable to collectors. Identifying mint errors requires a keen eye and some knowledge of coin collecting. You'll need to carefully examine the coin, looking for any anomalies in the design or the minting process. A magnifying glass can be a valuable tool for this. If you suspect you have a 1,997 with quarter with an error, it's best to consult with a professional numismatist or coin dealer. They have the expertise to authenticate the error and provide an estimate of its value. Don't rely solely on online information or guesswork, as misidentifying an error can lead to disappointment. The title of this discussion also mentions a gray shade. This likely refers to the coin's toning. Toning is the natural discoloration that occurs over time as a coin reacts with its environment. It can be caused by exposure to air, moisture, or other substances. Toning can range in color from light gray to deep purple and can create interesting patterns on the coin's surface. Some collectors find toned coins appealing, while others prefer coins with their original luster. The impact of toning on a coin's value is subjective and depends on the collector's preferences. In the case of a 1,997 with P quarter in fine condition, the gray shade likely indicates natural wear and environmental exposure. It probably won't have a significant impact on the coin's value unless the toning is particularly striking or unusual. Market value of gray toning 1,997 Washington quarter with P is $100,000. Identifying mint errors requires careful examination and expert advice. Toning, or the gray shade, is a natural process that can affect a coin's appearance. If you're interested in coin collecting, the 1,997 with P Washington quarter can be a good starting point. It's readily available and you might even find one in your pocket change. Start by examining the coins you already have, looking for any interesting features or potential errors. Remember that coin collecting is a hobby that requires patience and research. Don't expect to find a fortune overnight. Focus on learning about coins, their history, and their grading. Join a local coin club or attend a coin show to connect with other collectors and expand your knowledge. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the 1,997 with P Washington quarter. I hope you found this information helpful and informative. Remember to always be curious, keep learning, and happy coin hunting.